drowned at the Cable Wakeboard Park southeast of Austin today.
By 4 o'clock, paramedics, firefighters, and police all on scene, frantically searching the spillway for the victim. Witnesses say he was on a wakeboard.
My name is David O'Queeve. I'm a professional wakeboarder from Dublin, Ireland. I'm most known for making stupid videos on YouTube where I basically just try to get loads of views, and it is obviously a lot of fun, but there's two things you'll notice. Number one is I'm always wearing a life jacket no matter what, and number two is when I'm on the cable I always wear a helmet. Now generally, as I said, I like to make videos that kind of attract a broader audience and make people enjoy wakeboarding for what it is, but today I'm going to try and use my influence in a more positive manner. So I have three motivations for making this video, and judging by the title and the thumbnail you know exactly what it's about. So number one is because I've noticed an increasing amount of professional wakeboarders that are going wakeboarding without a life jacket or without a helmet or with their vest open, and it's just stupid. Number two is because I decided it would be nice every now and then to use my influence correctly. And number three is because it's been brought to my attention that people have actually died wakeboarding without a life jacket, and I can't believe that I never knew this in 6 years of professional wakeboarding and over 15 years of actually wakeboarding and 20 years of being involved in motorsports. So the footage you're about to see is of 5 of the world's favourite wakeboarders. They took the time out of their day to send me a video of them basically pushing and influencing the concept of wearing a life jacket.
Massi, what do you think about wearing life jackets and helmets when you ride?
It's very important. You don't want to drown. You don't want to look core. Just make sure you wear your life jackets and helmets and go out there and have a good time. Remember, better be safe than sorry.
What up everyone, Nick Davis here, wearing a helmet, wearing a life vest. Still look cool though, because I've still got a hoodie over it. Stay safe people, don't want to be hurting yourself out there and ruin your career and fun. Enjoy.
What's up guys, Mike Dowdy here. I want to thank David for including me in this video. We wanted to put together a little PSA for you guys about wearing your life jackets.
What's up guys, Harley Clifford here, and yeah, I just can't stress the importance of wearing a life jacket enough. You know, like over the years I've had so many big crashes and I've been lucky to have been wearing my life jacket, but yeah, I mean there's been less fortunate people out there that have big crashes and haven't been wearing a life jacket, and yeah, it doesn't end up good. So yeah, make sure you always strap that jacket on before you get out there and shred.
Hey everyone, Shaun here. I want to talk to you guys about the importance of wearing a life jacket that is going to float you enough in case of an emergency. It not only gives you more impact protection, but it's going to float you. So make sure that you've tested your life jacket out. Get in the water, blow your air out, make sure that it's going to keep you up. Now, some people are going to debate this and say, well, it's more comfortable, or I can grab my tricks better, or I can do harder tricks. Even if that's true, don't take the risk. Yes, there are pro riders you'll see wear life jackets that are less than CGA, and I give them a hard time as well, because I don't want that on my watch. I don't want them to go down and me have to search for them, so don't do that to somebody else. So wear a life jacket that is going to float you enough, and pass the message. Enjoy your ride.
What is up guys, it's the Peacock Brothers here. We just wanted to give you a little reminder that after having our fair share of slams, we know how important it is to wear your helmet and your life jacket. So we thought we'd jump in with David on this one and just give you guys that little reminder.
Yeah, for sure, some of these slams that we have taken, we would not be in the position that we are today after some of these. So it is super important, guys. Make sure that you're always shredding with that lid and your jacket.
Now, if Harley Clifford, Mike Dowdy, Shaun Murray, Nick Davies and the Peacock Brothers are not enough of a reason for you to start wearing a life jacket and a helmet when you're on the cable, then I don't know what is. Why I'm making this video? I said there was 3 reasons. So the first reason is because I've noticed so many pros not wearing one. Now the ironic thing about this is I actually contacted probably over 40 professional wakeboarders, maybe not 40, maybe 30 professional, like top dog wakeboarders, most of which decided not to partake in this video. And I completely get that, because in the most part of wakeboarding I'm not in there with the clicks and I'm not the coolest guy and I don't really care, but it's still because there is so many of them who opt to not wear a life jacket, and they don't feel like they can make a video saying that you should always wear a life jacket because they don't, and they would basically be contradicting themselves. So this is my message to them, because they are the most important people that I influence, because they have the influence over everyone else and the average viewer. So if you're a pro wakeboarder watching this and you don't wear a life jacket, then you are the most absurd idiot I've ever met. Number one, the reason you're stupid is because of sponsors. And I sound angry, and it's because I genuinely am quite angry at you. Sponsors are not going to sponsor you if you're not wearing a life jacket, and maybe they are, but it's going to annoy them and eventually you're going to lose your deal. They need someone promoting the sport in a positive manner. You can agree, you can disagree, but the reality is I'm probably right, and any sponsors watching this will probably agree with that. Number 2 is you have influence. Like I said, there's a lot of kids that look up to you. Now my demographic is mainly 23 to 40-year-old people, but that's the broadness of my following. The rest are young kids. There is maybe 1,000 or 2,000 kids who look up to my videos, and if I was to go out without a life jacket and go out without a helmet, then it would just be so stupid, because I'll be setting that example. They would say to their parents, oh, but David doesn't wear one, and then they would go out without one, and then that kid might not be as good as you, or might not be as good as me, might make a stupid mistake and could genuinely die. And I'm not exaggerating, that's like literally what happens. Number 2, the reason I'm making this video is to use my own influence in a positive manner. Now fortunately I've never actually been wakeboarding without a life jacket, so I have never had that issue. However, last year, and it's somewhere on my YouTube channel, I had a crash in a life jacket, and the brand will name unnamed, but it fell off completely and I literally threw it in the bin because I was just like, right, that's not good. So I went back to my old trusty Seed, my Coast Guard approved vest. The second one, I'm going to insert a picture right here. That is of a helmet I was using probably 5 years ago now in Thailand. I fell, I hit my head and it cracked open. That's actually happened to me twice, once when I was 13 and then once when I was 20, 21, which is the picture you've just seen. So that's my own experience. The third reason for making this video is because I've been made aware of a few unfortunate people that have passed away. I'm going to leave 2 articles below, or 3 articles, that talk about actual professional wakeboarder and a professional wake skater who passed away. The wakeboarder was left, I think, for 4 days, police searching for him. He literally sank. It's the most sad, awful story I've ever heard, and that's my motivation for making these videos, for that to never happen to anyone again. And just the wake skater was involved in a winching incident where he was sucked through a dam or something, I'm not fully sure. Both horrific stories that I hope never have to make any of the news again, and that is why I'm making this video. And so, yes, this isn't the coolest video, yes, it's probably not the same tone, as fun, as enjoyable as my normal video, but I just think I wanted to put this message out there because it needs to be shared. Lastly, from the bottom of my heart, seriously, my condolences to the 2 families affected by the incidents below, or to anyone who's ever lost a loved one or a friend or anything in a water sports incident. I'm sure it's absolutely horrific and I hope I never have to deal with it. To the pros who sent in the videos, thank you so much for your time. I know it didn't take long and I really appreciate you putting your name behind it, and it definitely will go a long way with the viewers. And to any viewers watching, just please wear a life jacket. Don't care what brand it is, it can be O'Brien, it can be Ronix, I literally don't mind once you wear a life jacket. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. We'll be back with some normal videos in the near future. We're going to the Philippines in like 5 days, so don't worry guys, the positivity will be back, but I thought this video needed to be made.